August last year, police received 7 reports about counterfeit Singapore bills. The counterfeit notes were used for payment to taxi drivers, at convenience stores, food courts, mobile phone shops, and a sundry stall. Our next story shows how police tracked down a group of people involved in passing off fake money.
Akira tells me you want to make some fast money.
So what's the deal?
I have $20,000 of this. I'll give you all of it. You give me back $5,000, real money.
They're all the same numbers?
Yeah?
Okay, deal.
Good. Akira will fix the next meeting. I'll pass you the money then.
The notes, all bearing the same number, were supplied by Ng Zi Ren. Akira arranged for Ng Zi Ren and Raza to meet again. This time for Ng to pass Raza the counterfeit bills amounting to $20,000.
Sir, all $50 notes. Remember to pay me back the $5,000? Real money.
No problem.
In exchange for real money, Raza would have to spend his counterfeit bills as quickly as possible. To do this, he would have to recruit others to help him out.
Hey, what's up?
One of them was Muhammad Shahrul.
So you interested? How much do I get? For every 50 that you use, just pay me 30. And the rest, you can keep. I see what I can do about it. Hey,
Unsure about spending the counterfeit money, Shahrul turned to a friend, Loh Muhammad Siddiq.
See lah. Hey bro, this is fake money, right? Hey, if you get caught, it won't be a joking matter, you know. Better not use it. Tell you what, why don't you give me the money?
Although Siddiq had told his friend not to use the counterfeit money as it was illegal, he himself couldn't resist the temptation in the end.
Hey guys, I think as for now, I think it's still too early. Hey, come to my place, guys.
Boring.
Your place for a while.
Hey, wait. How about we go Sentosa?
Okay. Right, go ahead.
Okay, cool lah? Okay, I go get the tickets, you guys wait here. Okay.
600 Sentosa.
that'll be $18. Here you go. Thanks.
Hey, come
It wasn't a long time before the ticketing officer realized that someone had paid with a counterfeit note.
This is definitely a counterfeit. I think I better call the police.
I also remember that there was only one person who paid with $50.
Can you describe him, please?
He was a Malay guy in his 20s. Well, he had a tattoo on his neck and on his forehead. And I also remember that he was wearing a black cap.
Do you happen to have some CCTV at your counter, maybe?
Yeah, sure we do. We got one over there and one on that side.
From the CCTV recordings, I.O. Suhardi found the suspect who fitted the description given.
Tattoos, black cap, and a $50 bill. Looks like this is the guy we're looking for. Let's inform all land divisions to look out for this guy.
Checks revealed that the counterfeit note shared the same serial number with another counterfeit note that was recovered about a week ago, used by a taxi passenger picked up at Telok Blangah Crescent.
Great World City.
Great World City, eh? Okay.
Uncle, I only got $50. You got change?
Oh, no problem. This is $50, huh? $45. Thank you. See you again.
Thank you.
It was only when the taxi driver started counting his day's earnings that he noticed he had been given a $50 counterfeit note. He immediately made a police report. Believing that the the same culprit was responsible for the two counterfeit cases, police stepped up patrols in Telok Blangah estate in search of the suspect. Ambushes and inquiries were also carried out around Telok Blangah Crescent, where Raza had boarded the taxi. Suspecting that the passenger could be the culprit, I.O. Suhadi and his officer intercepted the driver.
We're actually investigating a counterfeit currency case. Can I just check with you the money that your passenger just paid you?
No problem.
Okay, Uncle. Thanks, sir. Sorry, because right now there's counterfeit currencies in circulation. So when your passenger pay you, you just be extra careful. Okay. Thank you, Uncle. Thanks.
The ambushes were carried out over a few days. I.O. Suhadi was sure the culprit would surface again. And he was right.
Okay guys, listen up. Suspect is seen under block 11 wearing the same black cap, long sleeve green t-shirt. Let's go. Police. What's your name?
Syndicate.
Come step aside. We are investigating a case of counterfeit currency now.
With a brief conversation with Siddiq, I.O. Suhadi was able to quickly size up that Siddiq was involved in the use of counterfeit money.
It's fake money, sir.
Siddiq, we are placing you under arrest for using counterfeit currency. So where did you get this counterfeit currency from?
From my friend Sharul, sir.
My friend Raza gave it to me.
It wasn't long before Raza too was arrested. He admitted to using the money to pay the taxi driver.
Did you print the money?
No. I got the money from Alex. My friend Akira introduced me to him.
Alex's name is Ng Zireng. The money came from him.
Where can we find Ng Zireng?
Police tracked down Ng Zireng's last known address, but he had fled. Raza Iskandar was sentenced to 4 years imprisonment for using as genuine counterfeit currency notes. Akira Ong was sentenced to 3 years imprisonment for abetment by conspiracy to use as genuine counterfeit currency notes. 31-year-old Ng Zireng, also known as Alex Ng, a Singapore citizen, is still at large. He last resided at Block 749 Jurong West Street 73. Police are appealing for your help. If you have any information as to the whereabouts of Ng Zireng, please contact the police hotline at 1-800-255-0000. All information will be kept strictly confidential. Loh Muhammad Siddiq was sentenced to 3 years imprisonment for using as genuine counterfeit currency notes. He's currently serving his sentence at Changi Prison. He's remorseful and has bravely shared his story.
Itu saya ada hadapi masalah kewangan dan peribadi. Saya rasa terdesak untuk gunakan duit palsu itu. Saya rasa takut juga. Rasa macam 50-50. Tak tahu boleh lepas ke tidak. Dalam penjara, saya fikir balik perbuatan saya salah. Saya menyesal. Saya ingin nasihatkan mereka, jangan sekali-kali cuba gunakan duit palsu. Sebab salah dari segi undang-undang dan hukumannya berat.
Counterfeiting currency is a serious offence under the Penal Code. It carries an imprisonment term which may extend to 20 years. The punishment for using counterfeit currency is the same. For possession of counterfeit currency, the imprisonment term may extend up to 15 years. For the rest of us, how can we differentiate between genuine and counterfeit notes and avoid falling victim to such ploys? It turns out that there are 3 basic steps to determine the authenticity of a note. First, look at the note. Make sure there is a watermark, which is an image of a president, and a security thread running down the center of the note. Next, feel the note. A genuine note will feel crisp, while counterfeits often feel greasy or waxy. Genuine notes are also embossed, so certain areas of the note will feel raised. These are the image of the president, the denomination, and the Singapore coat of arms. Finally, tilt the note. When tilted, the kinagram transforms into different images. If you are to receive a counterfeit note, and if you know that it is a counterfeit note, it is your duty and responsibility to hand it over to the police. The police will then conduct investigations and have the culprit apprehended so that people won't be fooled by these counterfeit notes. Retailers and shop owners are also reminded to be vigilant at all times and to take note of the following measures. CCTVs should be strategically positioned over the cashier counter to capture the image of customers. During peak hours, cashiers should be wary during change of larger notes. If you happen to receive a counterfeit note, do not return the suspected note. Delay and keep the suspect in sight, and if possible, contact the police immediately. Take note of the description of the culprit. Note the suspect's mode of escape and take down the vehicle registration number if he or she had escaped in the vehicle. Minimize the handling of the note and carefully place it in an envelope or polymer bag and hand it to the police when they arrive. We've come to the end of another episode of Crimewatch. If you have any query or feedback, do drop us an email. Until next month, I'm DSP Julius Lim signing off.